All right, so we're gonna get started. Wait for people to get into the space. Hi, Empress Wasana. Hi, Sherry. All right, so it looks like we can get started. So, hi everyone. My name is Daisy, aka Professional High Priestess, and um, tonight I'm going to be talking about gang stalking, what it is, how it manifests, how it's going to impact your life, okay? And then what we're going to do after is, as you guys are in the comments, share your stories, talk to one another, etc., in order to get support, because there's not really a place or space online where those who've been experienced gang stalking can actually like talk about it and come together. So I want to do this more often, like the same way that I do with karaoke, where we have like nights where we can just kind of talk about our experiences, and I'll just kind of moderate and let you guys speak with one another, and I will reiterate your comments if that makes some sense. High real life scenarios. So let's see, it's 10:10 as we speak. Oh wow, okay. Confirmation. So let's talk about gang stalking, because I know a lot of us, we deal with this issue, and some of you may even be going through this and you don't even know that it is actually gang stalking, right? So this will kind of give you some insight. Now, to me, gang stalking is literally an organized group of people who utilize different type of tactics ranging from lies, gossip, and slander to all out spiritual warfare, all in an efforts to control and manipulate your life and induce early death, okay? Individuals who gang stalk are very low life individuals. They have severe mental illness and they derive pleasure from pain. They're sadomasochists. That's the psychological term. But in the spiritual term, these are individuals who've literally been hijacked by the lower forces in order to harm individuals who are light workers and things like that. You won't see karmics get gang stalked. People don't gang stalk karmics because it's like people don't rob empty houses, right? So they gang stalk individuals who literally have an ability to shift spaces and energies, or they're whistleblowers or things like that. And they get gang stalked and attacked. You see what I'm saying? Zombies, literally the Walking Dead, literally. Now, when it comes to gang stalking, I'm gonna read some of the there's a really good let me see if I could put it in the comments. Oh no, I can't type in the comments. Oh, okay. But if you Google gang stalking on Urban Dictionary, you can read a whole long document that talks about it in very good detail. And then there's also a good mini documentary on Vice News about gang stalking. But let me read this out. Gang stalking is simply a form of community mobbing and organized stalking combined. Just like you have workplace mobbing and online mobbing, which are both fully recognized as legitimate, this is community form. Now, when these karmics get online on YouTube, social media, or whatnot, and they're all running to one person's page to comment and drop nonsense and whatnot, that's gang stalking. Okay, so that's another form. Gang stalking is organized harassment at its best. It's the targeting of an individual for revenge, jealousy, sport, or to keep them quiet. Revenge, jealousy, sport, or to keep them quiet. Again, people do not rob empty houses. Usually, the target of gang stalking is an individual that has something very valuable to offer, or they themselves are a high vibrational being, or they have valuable information, or they know things that people want to keep quiet. Okay. It's organized, widespread, and growing. Some describe this form of harassment as psychological attack that can completely destroy a person's life while leaving little or no evidence to incriminate the perpetrators. Exactly. Now, when we're talking about stalking, the whole point is to make you crazy and to lose your mind, so that eventually it's like it's gaslighting on steroids, basically. What gang stalking is, okay? Who gets targeted? The people getting targeted seem to be single women, minorities, outspoken individuals, whistleblowers, dissidents, and people who have gone against large corporations. Exactly. The goal of this hate campaign is to sensitize the target to a stimuli, isolate the target, and make them destitute. The secondary goal seems to be to make the target homeless, jobless, give them a breakdown, and the primary goal seems to drive the target to suicide. Exactly. When we're talking about gang stalking, this is very serious because a lot of people, they get gang stalked online. It's like they get their gang of friends together. They start following one person on social media, making fun, hee hee ha ha, whatever, whatever. Then it turns into something else completely. Then they start to take it offline, or they start to use spell work and shit like that just to target one person. They think it's funny. They use whatever justification for their low vibrational behavior to target individuals, but it's never right. The means never justifies the end. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said people who gang stalk, they're very shallow. They have low self-esteem. A lot of the times they hate themselves, but they're narcissistic and sociopathic and have an inflated sense of self. Who gang stalks? Gang stalking for many is seen as a game, a sport to be played with another individual's life. Many do not understand or care that the end consequence of this game is to destroy a person. You see? When we talk about if you've been gang stalked, that's another thing too, because a lot of the times you may feel like a lot of people ask, well, what did you do? Because they in their mind, they can never fathom the fact that a group of people would go so far against one person. They feel like, okay, well, the individual being gang stalked and harmed, they're the person that did something, right? What did they do to invoke all these people? Nothing. Because of course you have to understand that usually low vibrational people, birds of a feather flock together, and low vibrational, sociopathic, narcissistic, archonic entity like individuals, they are more, they outnumber high vibrational beings. That's the point. I'm sorry, Angelic Coleman. Others are blackmailed or forced into taking part in this activity. Like our society's current obsession with reality TV, this activity must inevitably gain popularity as the ultimate experience of reality entertainment. To the perpetrators, their targets are merely their prey in a game that never ends. This is a vicious and calculated hate crime. When people gang stalk, I'm telling you, those who participate in gang stalking, remember it says people are blackmailed or forced into taking part of this activity. Others go along with it because they want to fit in. Some are part of community groups who believe they are targeting an undesirable person, because that's the whole point. They have to use magic, make you look crazy, make you attract drama, cause havoc, make you flash on them after they've done A, B, C, and D, so they can say, see, 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 I told you, see, see, that's why I did that. That's why I did witchcraft. That's why I put them in the blood sacrifice. That's why I'm gang stalking them. See, see, you see what I'm saying? They have to create an image of you that is false in order to get other people on their team. However, regardless of the image of the person or not, if you've been a part of gang stalking other people, common sense should tell you I shouldn't get involved in that regardless of who they were or who they were not. That's not my problem. But everyone picks up karma. Gang stalking is a world of karma. A world of karma. Some are part of the informants groups within cities. So now when we're talking about individuals who like become a part of gang stalking, a lot of the times these individuals want to feel a part of something bigger than themselves. It's like in religious theory, people join religious groups and congregations because they want to feel a part of something more powerful than them. They want to feel a part of something bigger than themselves. They want something that they can then go ahead and associate with and rely on in times of worry or need or stress, and say, this is, the cause of this can be the cause of my problems, or this is the cause of my, like, salvation or whatnot. Mob mentality, right? But a lot of the times, these individuals who gang stalk, like I said, it's birds of a feather. They're just this ignorant. When I was gang stalked, a lot of the people that joined, I'm just gonna keep it real though. Sometimes when it's gang stalking using magic, the NSA is behind most of it. Yeah, tapping phones, things like that. For whistleblowers, remember we talked about this. They have your birthday. They know people who are powerful, so they activate certain shit. When I was gang stalked, the person who started the gang stalking, she actually utilized spell work first to put an entity in my energy field to make me attract hella drama and chaos and fuckery, right? Then after all that drama was swirling and the smear campaigns were going and all that stuff, then what she did was to get people on her team to help her. She was actually using sympathy magic, love spells, like things like that, to make other people feel bad for her and sympathize with her in order to get a death ritual started, right? Because had that not been the case, they would have never have been a part of it. That's why they say a lot of people who gang stalk, they're blackmailed. But even those who went through the blackmail and used, or they were manipulated using spell work or lies, because people can like really boo hoo hoo and put tears on and shit like that, they still get karma regardless. You should have known about it, right? You should have known better. So there's that. Spell work is as simple as writing down ill wishes. Yes, spell work is as simple as putting the evil eye. Spell work is as simple as spreading gossip about other people or using a controlling candle. Yes, or domination spells. Yes. Think of only me oil, obsession oil, tie 'em up oil, hold it here oil. Yes. Gang stalking is very fucking real. So what are the methods that they use? They get the target sensitized to the gang stalking. They normalize it. They make you they make it normalized, because remember, a lot of the times when you're being gang stalked, you don't even know that you're being gang stalked. You don't even know that there's multiple people working in unison, right? And even the people that are not fully in proximity to the gang stalking group, they're not in it, they can also be taking part of it by continuing to spread the rumors and whatever, and amplifying the energy. A lot of the times what ends up happening with gang stalking is you get used to the smear campaigns. You get used to having constant like issues, whether it's attracting a same type of person, whether it's attracting the same type of experience. That's gang stalking. When it goes with magic, the shit is a whole other fucking story, because what they literally do, gang stalking, when it comes to magic, is they program entities on you. They gang stalk with entities so that when you go to the dream space, like you're always running away from something or somebody, or that type of thing, like you're always being chased by a mob. Then in the material world, the way that it manifests is, if you look in your birth chart, the way that they make it work, they use they amplify Saturn, they amplify Pluto, they amplify the 12th house, and they amplify the 6th house. 6th house is public enemies. 8th house as well, power, domination, and control, death and rebirth. 12th house is secret enemies. It really amplifies all three of those houses. All three of those houses, and then it continues to amplify Pluto, plutonic energy, and then you attract plutonian energies, people who are very volatile, or Saturnian energy, people, karmic energies, right? That's what ends up happening. So those who have been like gang stalked, this shit is not a joke. This is very, very real. So for some of you are wondering, like, wait, how are they doing this? Like, why do I keep on meeting the same person in the different body? And I don't know why I'm continuing to go to these different experiences. You're being gang stalked with magic. They've taken it to the spiritual world. So, um, a few of the things that you can do, because I like to always put in the solution with the talking about the problem. If you're experiencing those type of nightmares where you're always being chased and things like that, one of the things that you want to do is do aura cleansing and shielding to break off the entity and the spells. Of course, one, because then that translates to the spiritual realm. Do a liver detox, because the ethereal spirit lives in the liver. The ethereal spirit is like what we used to travel in the astral plane. That's why when you drink and you smoke, sometimes you don't have dreams, right? Because you're taking your ethereal spirit out of the body in the waking state. And then by doing that cleansing, it'll translate to the spiritual realm. Another thing that you can do is violet flame meditations that will really help you, and do banishing spells. If you know who these people are that are gang stalking you, you can do banishing magic, you know. Be safe, go where people have your spiritual back. Exactly, go in groups, do group meditations, because it amplifies the power, because they know that there's power in numbers, hence why they have to work with a whole bunch of people. you know I'm gonna just keep it real. People who gang stalk, I'm gonna just keep it hella real, like, because this is becoming more and more popular and people think it's cute. You guys remember that episode of Black Mirror where people kept on going online on social media and they kept on making disgusting comments towards other people, and then they would attract killer bees based off of their comments, because it would be like someone would post something and it would go viral, and then all types of people would like go on comment. A lot of people are going to be getting into that. They're going to be getting that type of karma. Exactly. Coffee and baking soda cleanse with Epsom salt. Thank you, real life scenarios. Listen to that. Protection candles, all that stuff. Like, there is some like support that you can get for gang stalking, but you also too have to be, if you know you're fighting a spiritual war, then you also have to like be in your spiritual fitness. So that means spending a lot more time in nature to help to absorb those vibrations, spending a lot more time listening to content and high vibrational energies, stuff like this, or meditations, or other different type of teachers that can give you insight. Keep raising your psychological like capacity and vibration in that. A lot of the times, like, if you're really doing your work and clearing and things like that, a lot of the gang stalking, you'll see it, but it really can't touch you. Another thing with gang stalking too is some of the people who get gang stalked too is because there's different government programs, and a lot of us were indoctrinated into those government programs when we were children. Do you remember when they used to come and take you to those special programs, the gate program, the gifted and talented kids programs, those programs where they put the little they take you to the speech therapy room or whatever, and they make you listen to all these different like ringing sounds and things like that. That's how it starts. Like, real talk. What the hell is she talking about? Already done. Let me see. Yeah, they send entities, all that type of stuff. So let's look at this. If the energy was off, don't trust her. So the gifted programs, things like that. There's a movie. I knew that there was something up, because I remember as a kid they would always try to take me to this room and make me listen to different sounds and shit like that. And I was like, what is this? And then I did test for the gate program. And the funny thing is, I was a quote unquote problem child, but people would always pay me to do their homework, shit like that. But it wasn't that I was dumb. I felt like the ancestors were shielding me away from those programs, because those are the people that like a lot of times kind of get gang stalked, like the rebellious ones who are smart, they have energy, things like that, and the government be watching y'all. They track you guys and they condition you through those little gifted programs. Then these like youth development programs, these youth leadership programs, the sororities, fraternities, all that stuff. Anyhow, another thing, um, that's how it starts. It usually starts as a kid, so there's that. 24/7 surveillance. This will involve following the target everywhere they go, learning about the target, where they shop, work, play, who their friends and family are, getting close to the target. That's why be careful what you put on social media. That's the mistake that I made. They saw too much of my light. It was blinding them, and it invoked jealousy and fuckery. Be careful with that. That's karma become Kali. She's coming, man. It's gonna be really serious. Um, with the gang stalking on social media, mind your social media platforms too. If you have public businesses and things like that, I would say put like evil eye or something like that in your bio or whatnot. Or something that I would also suggest is doing a regular social media cleanse. I do that. I invoke the violet flame like into my YouTube channel, into my social media platforms, into my phone, my bank accounts, my email addresses, and it keeps fuckery away. It drives fuckery away. Like, there's one day my sub, I lost 50 subs, but like then the whole next day I got a whole bunch of subs who were really dope and high vibration. I was like, you see, take away all, just put the violet flame in your social media accounts, okay? And be careful. If you know also, ooh, another thing that you can do is a scatter frequency meditation. They can't stand that. Gang stalkers, they cannot stand black tourmaline on you. They can't stand black obsidian, black kyanite, smoky quartz, tektite. They can't stand when you do they do the shielding, the white light meditation where you envision your whole body covered in a violet or a blue flame, a blue light surrounding you, and then you call down a white orb of light to cover your whole entire head, and that kind of shields off your crown chakra from them being able to access you and track you and see where you're going. Everyone will act towards me weird in school, family, everywhere. Yeah, that's how you know you're being gang stalked. Because remember, they put an entity in your energy field for people to turn on you and flip on you. Literally, everyone flipped on me. Like I've never seen anything like it in my life. I was like, what is going on? Like people will be jealous. Like if you've never gone through jealousy, then you don't understand gang stalking. Because again, then people don't rob empty houses. You see, people were just flipping on me, and I was like, what is this? And then I started to realize that something was weird because people would glow red. They would glow red, meaning stay away, or they would glow green with envy. And I'm like, why is this happening all the time? Why? I just thought it was like people being jealous of me, but it was happening way too much. And I was like, okay, there's something else going on here. There's something else going on. And that's when I found out one thing led to another to another. That's when I found out the ritual was being done on me. Let's look at this. 24-hour surveillance. When you do the scatter frequency meditation and put those yeah, I do not play with my channel. Some people were like, don't say anything. Don't give attention. No, it's not about that. I don't want my subs picking up fuckery. I don't want people coming in here envy and jealousy and talking crazy in the comments towards y'all. I don't want none of that. Like I really try to create safe spaces because I want people to be able to feel safe and free sharing, their content. I'm sorry, Remy, that that they've isolated you. No, they have to tell you why, and you have an employment case on your hands. You are something special to be jealous about. Another thing too is like that's the thing. A lot of this gang stalking is to wake you up to your divinity, to your powers and your gifts. There's people like what's his name says, Kendrick Lamar. Jealousy will get you killed. Like real talk. Like people really are with the shit. Like I told you guys, there are far and few humans left on planet Earth. There are less divine beings, but even less human beings. Entities and archons have taken over. The Saturn aliens have taken over. The calcified beings, aka the zombies, have taken over. Come on now. You couldn't sue them because they went out of business. That's their karma. So, what else do they do? Like I said to the scatter frequency meditation, whenever they try to follow you or stalk you or in the dream state or in the physical world, it won't work. One of the karmics that was gang stalking me, she came to me in the dream state talking about some sorry, bitch. Isolation of the target. This is done via slander campaigns and lies, saying the target is a thief, into drugs, a prostitute, a pedophile, crazy, in trouble. That's why when people say shit about you that's not true, to like stir up dissent and to sway people's image or opinion of you, then they're talking about they're divine. Those are fucking karmic individuals. They're gang stalkers. They don't even know that they're a gang stalker, but they're a part of the collective, energy that's being put into your energy field to attract that type of energy. They are also gang stalkers. They see what you can't see. Exactly. The whole thing about gang stalkers is they want to see you in a position to lose. They want to see you hurt. They want to see you traumatized. They want to see you dehumanized because they are sadomasochists. There's entities in their field. Remember, because narcissism, sociopathy, it's a supernatural type of psychological disorder. It's a spiritual disorder. They are attached to entities and constellations that feed off of that, and that's how they get power. It's a manifestation power. Pain is a manifestation power. That's why these different secret societies that be doing sex rituals and shit like that with children, that because that energy is very potent. It's called the denochrome. A certain type of energy gets released into the bloodstream. It's no longer there after a certain age, but a certain type of energy gets released into the bloodstream, and they use that energy to then manifest. You see? It gets deep. It goes down in the 5D. It goes down in the 5D. Let me tell you something. Noise and mimicking campaigns. The way that this also happens is them trying to basically like turn into you, copy your work, copy the way you talk, copy the way you look. That's all in a part to, is like the crazy making type of thing, you know? They also use like noise like fireworks and shit like that. Um in order to weaken your defenses. Like the karmics, they did fireworks on my corner, like gunshots, fireworks, all kinds of shit, like constantly. The noise. They do that to desensitize you because it's called noise pollution. It scatters your frequency and your vibration to allow them to enter into you even more. Disrupting the target's life in sleep. Yes. Flat tires, nails in front of your cars, strangers doing things to you in public. Remember when I was making that video about toxic twin flames, and you notice how like the whole time like the girls, I gave her a look. I kind of rolled my eyes at her because she was making noise. And do you notice as she got right in front of me, how she got even louder? That's gang stalking there too. That's gang stalking there too, where you attract different type of to attract different type of energies to like agitate you and amplify the energy in person. They mirror you. They post the same phrases. It's constantly done over and over and over again. Yes. A lot of the times too, gang stalkers, they do that because especially when it's like with spirituality, they want you to kind of like lose your mind so you don't know who's who, so they can take on your energy, embody your persona. It's solar plexus magic. Street theater, that's what it is. Cutting you in line, saying, doing disrespectful things constantly. And a lot of the times, like these people, like that's when I knew that there was something going on because it would constantly be someone where they would always be wearing red or green. Red is danger, stay away, caution. Green is envy, and I was like, okay, wait. And I didn't experiment because I don't like my mind never immediately jumped there that this was gang stalking using spell work for me to attract that type of shit. Yeah, Siamese goddess, this shit is really really real. Hella people are going through this. um I kept on attracting. First I kept on seeing karmics that were connected to the other karmics, and I was like, okay, that was a sign though, like pay attention because we're trying to show you who's doing the work. But then I kept on seeing people glowing red and green, and I was like, one day I just counted. I just like, okay, I took note. Every person that kept on trying to like get me in line, say disrespectful things to me, cut me off in traffic, da 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 da. I counted all of them, red or green. Either they were wearing red or they were driving a green car. I was just like, wait, what is this? People added me on social media who were karmics immediately that I felt they were karmics. All of them in their profile, they were either wearing like a red dress or shirt or something like that. Constantly putting spells whole day, 24 hours. Yeah, because the moon. They were using the moon too. Man, whew. Karma, man. Karma. Some people try to pass off gang stalking as a form of paranoia, especially when they use spell work. One of the karmics who was basically helping a white rapist stay out of jail. This is another person, like woman of color, right? I texted her and I told her, I was like, I know that you are using spell work on me, etc., etc. Wait, mind you, this person got highlighted in the community magazine that was pretty popular for her witches work. So um I texted her. She was like, "Oh, you need to get help." Da, 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 da. And I was like, "You say you're a witch, but don't realize that tarot can expose spell work." Okay. Oh, okay. They try to flip it on you. You see the reverse psychology, even when they know what they're doing because they're sick. They believe their own lies. But that's why I tell you, it's always karma. Because at the end of the day, that Seven of Cups goes reversed. That Hanged Man gets put into effect. That Seven of Swords goes reversed. Then you're sitting in psychosis. It's no longer sociopathy or narcissism. Now it's psychosis. That's a whole world of pain, spiritual jail. Yes, red all day. I'm telling you. I heard it helps to stalk back. I stalk my gang stalkers back. I really do. I stalk my gang stalkers the fuck back. I let them all know that I know, and that's how it dissipates. This is what I do. I don't like go out and go to their house or on the internet or things like that. I made a list on my profile and I just kept on adding names to the list. I just kept on adding hella names to the list and it stopped. People stare at me everywhere I go. Sometimes too, if you gang stalking, if you have placements in the first house, I'm not saying that that's all that it needs, but placements in the first house: Chiron, Mars, Lilith, Man, Jupiter, Pluto, choking you. Yeah, in the dream state. Yep. If you get gang stalked in the dream state and they try to like kill you there, this is what I want you to do. As it's consciously happening, don't fight against it. Sink, and disappear. Because you know the gangs in the dream state, it's the Merkaba. It's the Merkaba. So it's not like the physical body, you know? You can disappear, reappear, all that stuff. Don't eat that food, Empress Divinity. Some gang stalkers don't stop until they die. They don't stop until they go to jail. Yes, Amethyst Under Your Pillow by Yaya77 Pure. Do that. Tektite under your pillow. Make a little, go on the video that we just made about the for the babies. I'm protecting your kids, and read the comment section, and there's a lot of good information there. I put castaway evil oil on myself before I go to bed, and I do wear my evil eye bracelet to bed. And in the dream state, like I could in the dream state, like make the evil eye appear in the sky. Look for it. Black Lives Matter protesters, yeah, they get gang stalked. A lot of them are gang stalkers too. Some of the fake protesters. I was gang stalked by Alicia Garza. She's founded Black Lives Matter. They're all hella phony. This is really big in Korea, gang stalking online. It needs to be normalized in society. The gang stalking is similar to what the KKK used against blacks in the South and what Hitler's brown shirts used against the Jews. And what the Stasi used against dissidents in East Germany. Come on now, what did I tell you? These people are sociopaths. That's what they do. That's how they get into the get that gang stalking mentality. You have to already be sick. How does she gang stalk you? Because basically what happened was she's friends with this a European this white man who tried to have me killed with spell work. But years before that, he liked me and I did not accept his advances. So he slandered me and spread hella rumors about me. This person has Pluto and Saturn in the eighth house. Pluto, Saturn, and Mars. Pluto, Saturn, and Mars in the eighth house. Okay. So for years he gang stalked me, slandered me, spread my name, talked all kinds of shit, made fake messages trying to ruin my career, etc. And she helped them. But she's hella low vibrational anyway. So both of them, her and Patrice. That is true about BLM. They're yes. You're gonna see some shit. All these people talking about social justice and nonprofits, all of them. Barbara Lee, Alexandria Ocasio, those women that all got elected to Congress, all of them are karmics. Watch. Yes, I told you there is it, yeah, 2C773. Yes, it is possible to heal yourself so much, raise your vibration so much that gang stalking cannot affect you and neither can the spells. Yes. And remember, a lot of the people that do this shit, they're low vibrational, so their magic is low vibrational, and they use low vibrational entities. Because you stay in a high vibrational state and you will never let your mind descend to that level, that already is a shield. That's why they have to do it in groups, you see? Because just on their own, it wouldn't work. Yeah, there's such thing as that type of magic. So just keep on doing your karmic cleansing. And also too, it's defense magic, but also manifestation. So as you're blocking it and throwing that energy away, banishing, putting freezer spells, all that stuff, mirror meditations, all of that, keep doing do the work to bring in the energy, whether it's love, finances, family, peace, prosperity, all of that. They're all wicked. The lady that made that R. Kelly video, that R. Kelly documentary, they got fucking blasted by hella people because they were part of gang stalking one other girl in the community who used to date one of their directors. They even had to put out a public message on their social media page because hell of them got exposed for being toxic. Come on now, they're hella messy. All I'm gonna tell you right now, the church, they be gang stalking. At your workplace, gang stalking. Even if it's not following you around in the car, da 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 da, they are spreading shit about you, slander, etc., to get everyone to turn on you, to treat you a certain type of way, to diminish you. That's the whole point. When the spell bounces off the victim, does it return to sender? Yes. Yes. That's why they know not what they do. They really don't, because that's why they are called children of unsuccessful rebellion, children of Ifshet, children of Set and Apep. They never win. Saturn beings can be a part of balance because they enact karmic justice. You see, Anubis, Osiris. Take screenshots, catch them in the act. That's another thing with gang stalking. If you can create a common thread between all of them, do that. Especially if you know magic is involved. One of my subs emailed me today. I did a reading for her back in April. She said everything you said back in April is happening right now. And the karmic said with her own mouth that she was gang stalking me and using magic on me. Caught. She can use that to get a restraining order. She can use that to hold the karmic accountable in some type of way. Yep, cleanse the mental body. Dr. Virtual 7, etheric flush and cleanse. Clear your subconscious mind out, because a lot of the way that gang stalking manifests too with spell work is they want you to manifest the outcomes that they are experiencing themselves: lack of love, self-hate, entity attachments, da 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 da. um you manifest it by they put some inner energies in your subconscious mind, then you start to see it, then you start to visualize it. When they get their karma, they say you put spells on them. Hella funny. Nope, I'm not Beyonce. I'm just divine. That shit is crazy to me. I'm really telling you. That's why I'm like, it's not arrogant, but like, when you are that bitch, excuse my language, that's what happens. People don't understand it. They're like, no, you're just being uppity, or what did you do? Nothing. And even if I did something, what the fuck would warrant all these people all at once doing all this shit to me? Stop that. But that's in society, because we've so normalized victimizing other people that it's like you must have done something. When you do clothes shopping, an army of women follow you close, gang stalking, or the same type of people. They even look alike, right? Or you keep on. Sometimes when they gang stalk with love magic, is you keep on attracting the same type of man over and over and over again. They raise demons that cannot feed off of vibing people, so it bounces back to them, and they had no idea it would happen. They play with things that they are not educated about. Michelle M. Thank you. Thank you. That's the problem with that gang stalking shit. It never works because you're trying to use dark to defeat the light. Dark comes from light. Like it can't. It's not possible. I was attacked and called Beyonce. They do too much. Thank you, 7-7 Pure. They want to snuff your light. Yes, because I'm telling you, authentic people, solid people are far and few between. That's why I say do as you fucking please. Be yourself. Be goofy. Be happy. Do you. Be weird. Be out there. Do you. That's why they can't stand you, because they're conformists. They've given up their spirit. They sold their soul to fit in, to run with fucking karmics that were also misguided and confused. And what did they get? Nothing but karma that they're going to be dealing with for lifetimes and lifetimes. Pisces 999, shield and clear your energy field. Watch who you engage with too. One told you, why are you so happy? Because they're so not. That's so stupid. Why would you ask someone why they're so happy? And then to them, it looks like you're crazy because the entities that are on them shift their perspective. Remember, they have a shield. They have scales over their eyes. They can't see things properly. You see purple, they see blue, basically. Hi, Audrey. Who was that person? She sent me a message on a fake account calling herself sexy, man. Right. Destiny lacks the love of light, and love is what keeps the wheel rolling. Exactly. It keeps that wheel of fortune going. That's why they're always in the wheel of fortune reverse, because eventually that entity has, you got to pay the piper, and they can't pay because they know what the fuck they were doing. They are weird. They're Saturn aliens. They're calcified. You're an empath. You're being around low vibrational people. Find your tribe. We hear fireworks all the time, yes, but fireworks is I noticed though, like people know in the hood that fireworks really start around the holidays. Like, come on now, we all know that. This shit been they started this shit in January, like the beginning of February. What holiday was happening then? It's been going on every single day since. I don't know if I should be offended or not. That's what I was thinking the other day. I felt some type of way. I was like, wait, I should be offended that you even thought. You even let that fucking thought into your mind to try to use me for a sacrifice or do spells on me. But then that also let me know, like, I must be that bitch for you to be doing all this shit. So there's that. Palo Santo. Hi, woo woo, mama oracle healing. Some people cannot be themselves, it will kill them. I remember, I'm telling you, a lot of these people, they carry a generational entity within them. That's another thing, too. And your energy, remember, divine feminines, true divine feminines, your energy transcends space and time and dimensions and lifetimes. Some of the times, these people, when you step to them, you infiltrate their whole entire energy field. And you don't know this, though. And you penetrate them and they know that there's something missing within them. But that's because they come from low stock with their ancestors are fucked up people, you know? So that energy got transferred over to them and you activate that within them. Instead of them taking that as an opportunity to heal, they take it as an opportunity to get into fuckery. Oh, Audrey, I wanna see. I'm telling you, it's about to keep going. How do you keep it burning? Charlotte, I'm gonna just keep it hella real. Because you told me your story and stuff like that. You are so strong. And you, because you still have your happiness and joy. That's the thing that gang stalkers, you may cry, they may see you go through drama, stuff like that, but even when you're happy, that's what fucking kills them. That's why they keep on going, because it's like, damn, like, why can't I break this bitch? Why won't you just kill yourself? Why? Because that's not my destiny. And I'm not a sucker, and I'm a bad bitch, and I take care of myself. That's why. Self-care. They think you're being fake because they don't know real. Clarity, authenticity confuses low vibrational people. So there's something must be wrong with you, because this is something I've never seen before. Duh. Black spells, damn. Divine diving deep waters, that's a mess. Yes, people can't mess with you when you do the inner work. You become the real Neo. It may annoy you when they try to like talk out the side of their neck or use your name for some bullshit, or try to talk down on you, because it's like, bitch, don't ever test my spirit with this fuckery that you just said. But at the end of the day, it's like, you already know that you're authentic. Yeah, you're gonna be irritated at certain things, but you're authentic, and they can't mess with you. You're still human. At the end of the day, you're gonna feel some type of way when people try to come for your spirit. Duh. Because, like, how dare you, after knowing, when I know who I am, the fuck? Don't try me. It's not gonna be like that all the time, but sometimes. Shit stop phasing you when you become too high vibrational. Yes. Every now and then, some people may get, even celebrities, like, Beyonce, like, people become, I don't really fuck with her, but that's what I said, though. I respect her as a businesswoman, and the fact that she hasn't lost her mind, with all this stuff that goes on. Her household is probably hella weird, but maybe she's like on Xanax or something, but, she don't be responding. Some celebrities and stars, they respond every now and then, but they're human too. Come on now. I had a guy admit that he was doing magic on me. Oh my god. Thank you, Charlotte. Because at the end of the day, you all know, like, we still are happy. That's how you know that you're connected to a power greater than yourself, and it's infinite. Because even at the end of the day, even though I hurt, see, I smile. You know, I've been going through this pain for a while, but even though I hurt, I still smile. I don't know who sings that song, but I'm gonna find out. But because we can still be in that high vibration and stuff like that, it kills them, because they can't even go through a fifth of what they've done to you. They wouldn't even be able to handle it, and they would crash and burn. We're all getting there day by day. Who asked you to do a blood? That, stay away from that person. Gangstalking is dead. Gangstalking is for the dead. Gangstalking can get you dead. There you go. I fixed it. And buy a nice cake for my tea time. Treat yourself. Take care of yourself as you're going through this. Dress up. Have fun. Look nice. Find an online community where you can, even if you have online friends, that's still something. Don't be completely isolated. Draw, paint, find something too that's going to keep bringing joy into your life. That's how you keep that energy going. Yeah, they have those candles shaped like vaginas. So they did that to me too. Try to give you yeast infections, or make you have halitosis, or weird shit. They just play with different organ systems. Like, try to play with your body, play with your skin. Like, just fucking weird. I knew that's how you know something's off, because I was like, this never happened to me before, and I eat perfectly. Like, no, something's going on. Kanye running for president. Kanye gonna run to a wall. Yeah, like, come on now. That's the thing. And then when you find out that they've been doing this and they still think like it's funny, it's like, no, you're a weak ass bitch. Because if you was really about that life, you'd come see me like a real one to one, toe to toe, blow for blow. Not with this magic bullshit, or this gossiping and this slander and this smear campaign. See me one to one. Why do you need other people to help you? That's weak bitch shit. Like, in the hood, the bitches that jump, you don't get no respect. Take that shit one to one. If you really about that life, why do you need help? Kirk Franklin sings that song about smile. Yeah, they feel like you are better than them. So in order to try to make you feel lesser than, they try to make you feel bad. It's weird, fucked up psychological issues. That's why you need to do your healing work. That's why they do that, because they're low vibrational people. It's generational for them to be having that shit passed down. They hate when I'm happily in hermit mode. Damn, how you hated someone that do all real shit? T Grizzly. It's like, you be in the house, you mind your business, you work, da 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 da. They still be hating. They can even make more money than you. Have, like I was talking about Alicia Garza them. She has hella money. She got a Jeep that she got from getting paid to do speaking. People know her name all over. Da 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 da. Bitch, why are you hating on me? Angelic, I'm happy that you're here. That's why I keep it so hardcore and so real, because no, like, we're this is survival. That's why when the real war starts, people are not even going to be able to handle it. That we haven't even started. They haven't even shot the gun to let you know the race has started, and we've already won the battle. You see what I'm saying? So now, when it happens, because what's gonna happen is everyone's gonna be going through it. You see what I'm saying? Because they're doing population control. They're getting rid of people en masse in other areas. Remember, I told you there's different factions that are fighting against each other. So then, when they have to fight the war now that they try to put you through, they can't even handle it because they spend so much time and energy playing games with you and handling the blowback of the karma. Now, when the war is starting, they can't even handle it. Why? That's why I'm saying that's you're wasting your time. You're a child of an unsuccessful rebellion. Add plants to the home, music, dance, all of that. Yeah, there's a JJ candle to hurt your lady parts and a penis candle. Yes. Why do you think your masculine's still with that damn karmic? It takes a very special person. Exactly. Then they find someone else that's on the same vibration and then be like, oh, well, this must be normal. No, you just teamed up with another sociopath. Duh. You know you're doing something right. Yes. You've hacked the code to the matrix. When you got all those people coming against you and doing all these different things to you, that's how you know. You've activated something. You've activated a shield or a light or an energy. And they're like, wait, how did you get that? I'm going to take it from you. Nah, bitch, do the work. Excuse my language. Hi, Mystic Butterfly. They fail to observe patterns to take accountability. They waste their time obsessing over you and scheming while you spend your time improving. They're spiritually blind to see that and improve too until it's too late. But this is what we were talking about last time. The tower has to teach the karmic. Because it's the devil, right? You thought that you were cute. You thought it was to be toxic and being low vibrational shit and using demonic energies. Devil. Then you have the tower. That comes next. Then the tower, you go into the star, right? Healing. Then from the star, you go into the moon, understanding your own psychological patterns that are unresolved. Then from the moon, you go into the what? The sun. Exposed. Vitality, vigor. From the sun, you go to the what? The world. Sorry, judgment. Because you get exposed, right? After you go through that psychological process, it's you get illuminated now with the sun, or you get exposed, right? Then you go into what? Judgment, karma. Then you go into what after that? The world, Saturn, completion of the cycle. Hey, Empress, you want to got you a new car? They're hating. Yaya777 Pure says lemongrass plant by your bed. Charlotte also Virgo Intuition said plants in your house. Yes. That's another way that you can know spell work is being done on you. All that stuff. If your plants keep on dying really fast. Yes, and a lot of these people doing this gang stalking with children, they're going to be in a world of fucking pain because it's going to blow, it's going to backfire onto their kids. Another thing that's going to end up happening, is you're going to be seeing very soon, the people that you didn't even know that were doing shit to you, you're going to see them really going through suffering, and that's how you're going to know who's been doing stuff to you because that's going to be their karma. But also, to these people that gang stalk and they have kids, that's how you know that they didn't have kids for the right reasons. Because if you cared about your children, you would never get involved in some bullshit like that. Right. You must be doing drugs or people don't like you. Things that, nah, I'm okay being by myself. Like, I'm not codependent like that. Meditations are interrupted. Yes. Do the hand mudras. Putting your index finger and your thumb together while your fingers are splayed out in the three. Do both of those and just that helps you bring in more focus. Yeah, this generation, Pluto and Scorpio, Pluto and Sagittarius, they're fucking horrible with that social media, gang stalking people. They think it's okay. I want the baby mama head, and she knows that she's very, very scary. Of course, she's scary. Of course, they're scary. That's why they have to work with other people. They can never see you solo bolo. Hi, Dominique. You got to be a soldier out here, and people who are not soldiers, they think it's arrogant. Get the fuck out of here. Kick rocks. Trying to tell a general, come on now, this is art of warfare. I don't got time for that. That's why the devil is reversed, exactly, because it's been defeated. Exactly. If you can inspire karmics to release their pain, perfect. Yes, fiercely detached. Exactly. That's what with gang stalking. I don't like I told you, like when you said stalk them back, yep, I just made a list of their names so they know that I know. But I don't engage with them. I focus on my healing work. That whole time that all that shit was going on, I didn't even know that all it was really gang stalking or spell work. I just stopped fucking with those people. I didn't fight to be a part of their group. I didn't fight to try to make it right again. I didn't like try to have conversations and mediations. I just separated myself. Period. Period. You live 20 minutes from Buckingham Palace, so I know you. Who? Reptilian. God. They're all around that motherfucking palace. Lizards. Reptiles. Serpents. He admitted to getting magic on me and got into a car accident. Exactly. Some use their kids to be flying monkeys, and that's horrible. That's horrible karma too. And they only see it when their child becomes a complete manifestation of them. That's when they will stop. That's another thing for karmics that have kids and they're doing this shit. That's the only way that the tower has to teach them. Someone pretending to be your friend, you're like, yeah, I'm by myself. I'm like, there's somebody. Someone's a hater, babe. My neighbor got a raise in a new Mercedes. Another neighbor became crazy and attacked him in the hallway for no reason. Just sick with it. And even if they got it, they didn't know what to fucking do with it. Because they're agreeing with envy because they don't do their spiritual work. When you're really spiritually in tune and content, you don't get jealous and envious. You're like, man, when you could say sometimes, well, I want my blessings and things like that, but ultimately you won't act on it because envy is the enacting of jealousy. Because jealousy is you feel it in your body. Envy is when you start to act on it. Ooh, Astro Seeker, email me. I was gang stalked by a group of reality TV stars. Yes. Yes. You guys think that these celebrities and shit like that they're not above that? Absolutely not. They do it. I told you I used to work in different type of areas. Even in the tech, it's so crazy. Like these different factions, they create their own like little celebrity like groups or whatnot. Black in tech, because that was like a huge thing. They get the jobs at Google and Facebook or whatever, so they're popular. They all gang stalk. They're all fucking messy. They're all haters. But look where they are though. They could be in a higher position than you. Not even a higher position. They just have access. They're visible, things like that. But they're miserable. That's why they hate because you have something that they can never have. Inner fulfillment, wish fulfillment, happiness, being content. Put you in a dark night of the soul. I went through it too. Don't worry. Yeah, you will kind of go through that dark night of the soul, but you'll come out the star. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Their kids are their biggest karma. I'm telling you. Cause my mom did that shit with my sister. My little brother's giving her hell. He's giving her the fucking business. They didn't realize what they were doing. That's another thing with gang stalkers. They don't realize what they really do. They don't understand at the end of the day like what they were really trying to do until something wild happens. They don't understand what because remember they a lot of them have psychological disorders. Pluto issues, Saturn issues, Mars issues, 12th house issues, 6th house issues. Yeah, they said kids that weren't haven't been raised good by their parents would be raised by the police. People who weren't raised properly, they like some of us can re-raise ourselves. We learned early, what we didn't want. I honestly, I don't. They say, do you want to be oppressed or the oppressor? I don't want neither. I don't want to be oppressing anybody, and I don't want to be oppressed by anybody. But at the end of the day, I would never want to be the person enacting suffering or pain onto other people. No. Hold on, Celie. Solidify your mind. Make your mind like steel. Like that's why. Listen, I'm gonna just keep it real. Go running, listening to trap music. Get on the treadmill, listening to trap music. The whole time I was being gang stalked, I work out, I weight train, things like that. That really helped solidify my body, strengthen me, harden me. Harden my core. Yeah, at Anastasia, yes. When you see people in your meditations or your vision, things like that, that can be indication that you need to look deeper into them, that they can be doing spell work, things like that. But this reality, thank you, Sherry. I'm happy that you guys are here because people need help with this. But them reality TV stars are messy as hell. I'm gonna go for about 15 more minutes. So yeah, gang stalking, and these are some tools that y'all can use. Like you, until it's happened to you, you can't tell people how to respond. That's another thing. That's why when people try to tell you about yourself and they've never had to go through what you go through, bitch, kick rocks. Bitch, stop playing. In my Meg the Stallion voice. I know how some people feel about her. Well, it's none of my business. We are divine celebrities, exactly. 5D celebrities. Come on now. Hey, yes, a trap music playlist. Y'all ain't ready. But remember what we talked about, the sound of frequency meditations and things like that? That's really for like specific purposes. This is not, you want to be mindful about intaking too much of it all the time. It said a bitch is quick to say that she ain't got nothing that you jealous of, but a happy heart can burn a hole in a miserable person's soul. That's a meme that I saw. Mm-mm. Right. Some of the, oh man, you shouldn't say anything or you should do this. I'm like, you don't even know what the you don't even you're not even involved. Like, what are you talking about? Ooh, Mama Oracle, dang, who's your friend? That's crazy. They're trying to defame him. Wow. Has anyone seen visions of golem, Dobby type creatures laughing in an evil way? They're sending entities, man. Banish those. It's hard to believe that people would join it, but trust me, it happens. Nuck, if you buck, see Saint, Drake, hype, Drake, Summer 16, Meek Mill, respect the game. Oh, I'm sorry, Para. Um, there was a reader who left YouTube because she talked believed she was being gang stalked after doing a reading. Yeah, you got to be careful doing some of those readings on some of those folks too. That's why I be just sticking to the ancestor adventures, and I put my channeled messages about certain people that I know, like I'm not gonna get into that type of stuff with all of them that I'm associated with them, royal families, reptilians, all that stuff. Just nah. Kiki, that's so crazy. That's karma. Boosie set it off. Yes. I have a friend that every time I'm around her, nothing manifests for me, but everything works for her. That's they're using your power, solar plexus energy, and sacral. Kevin Gates, I don't get tired. Your ex hates the smell of Apollo Santo or wood. He has an entity in him. Drake energy, got a lot of energy, got a lot of people trying to drain me here in this energy. They try to take away from a nigga. So tired of saving on you niggas, man. Cause you are saving them at the end of the day. Cause when they get that fucking karma and have to go into the hermit, then they realize they have to go into the hermit. Then they go into that wheel of fortune where they realize it was destiny for them to get their damn karma so they can change their mind, change their life, and heal themselves. Whether the wheel of fortune is up or down, then that justice card, karma. Oh man, you can't cause them cards. Can you teach us how to do banishing? Yep. Katrina Migos. Katrina by Migos. I like some of the Migos too. Walk it like I talk it. I gotta stay in my zone. Yes, that's why they can't. That's another thing too. The people that have gaslit me, gangstalked me, all of them, I cut them off. I cut them off from my energy supply. That's why certain people like I make recommendations. Just distance yourself. Just distance yourself. Like, it sounds fucked up that you even have to do that, but take measures to just distance yourself. Like because when you try to cut them cold turkey, they go fucking ape shit. Literally, literally. Because some of them have entities on them. That's why I told y'all don't be playing with them Freemasons or them people that be a part of them associations and societies. I've been down so long it look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me straight up to my face. Damn, hella bold. Yes. It's like this is the thing. Imagine like there's a crowd of people and all of us are there, hundreds of people. They literally scan the top of the crowd, and because your crown chakra is at a certain vibration, you glow a certain way. That's what I keep on telling y'all. They can see our auras. It's like that movie They Live. They put on the glasses and they can see the true ones. Or they can see what's true, but they put on the glasses, they can see us light beings. I'm like, oh fuck you. Damn. Yeah, you can see me? Yeah, we can see you. Now we're coming for you. Fuck. Oh, I gotta deal with you and go to war and get my sword out. Then it's gonna be, you see, when you go silent, their true colors come out. That's exactly how you know them. And if you got inkling about friends being phony or messy around you, stay the fuck away from them. I told you about somebody who came to me to get a reading. Her friend was doing suicide magic on her. I told her just cut her off. Don't even have a conversation with her about it. Now all of a sudden she's blowing up the girl's phone, shouting her out on social media, stuff like that. Shit that she never did before when they were friends. All of a sudden now, because you see, they're going crazy for energy. The entities, it's in overdrive. Ooh, Anastasia said I seen Anubis in my dreams with his glasses on. See, your name's getting put on the list. I see him nodding. Very good. No. The karma that's about to hit on planet Earth, child. I want to see it. Talking about that's not high vibrational to see want to see karma. Excuse me. Stop. And he's always unhappy. Yeah, because he's tethered. He's tethered to entities playing in that system. Oh my god. Hi Nia. They will check to see if it's working too. Exactly. That's what I told her. Her friend wanted to see her just so she could see if the suicide magic was working. Bitch, what? Excuse my language. I would have. Oh my god. That's how I know that I'm resilient and like that. The anger management I did on myself throughout my life. works because there's a few people that should be in a grave right now, like for real. Anyhow, they worked with their daughter-in-law. Oh my god, she probably used magic on them to get them on their side. 95% of the company against me. That's how they do. Messy. Because you're the special one, and they just need people to validate their insecurities. They all validate their insecurities. Okay, oh my god, suicide magic. Yeah, that shit is really fucking real, yo. Really. People get what they dish out eventually. Yes. You made me laugh. You said I saw him writing down names and codes. A goosey with no fufu. Hey, hey. You are something else because I literally just had a goosey soup. Literally just had a goosey. Literally just made a pot last night, and it's so sweet though. That's the most dishonorable thing. I'm telling you. That's how you know people really have no. That's how you know people are not humans. I keep on telling y'all that. I'm like, okay, that's what we're doing for sure. It's a couple people that got that stuff put on them. Anthony Bourdain, Avicii. Exactly. Anpu. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your friend. I'm so sorry. Yeah, someone else had come to me for a reading too. It was her masculine's it was her masculine. And they had kids and he did it in front of the kids. Coming to find out it was a karmic Queen of Swords that did magic on him. Yes. Yes. Yes, you guys. That's gonna be very common. People who do stuff like that, hmm, I'm telling you now, lifetimes of karma. Lifetimes. Lifetimes of karma. So are karmics getting their karma now? And I love the emoji. Of course they are. With Saturn being retrograde? Of course. Yeah, someone did a whole video on that. The Robin Williams and then there was like a Family Guy episode. Man, I'm not even gonna get into that. My reversal strong, Virginia, Virginia. Just don't say nothing else. That's all you need to say. You see, someone came to me for a reading today. Hey Miss Maddie, you're probably listening. Her her baby daddy, her stepmother, been doing spell work and stuff like that on her for years. We came in a reading. The card that came out in the spiritual warfare deck was reversal. All the magic that she did on her to block her love life and to impact her career backfired onto her. Because guess what? She was sick. One, because the reversal card came out and the reversal card was clarified with the Three of Cups and the Star card. So she knows. This lady knew that the sickness and illness that she was dealing with currently is because of what she did to her stepdaughter. That the fact that her husband kept on going out and having all kinds of third parties and having babies on her, multiple children, multiple on her, is because of the magic she put on her stepdaughter. You see? And the stepdaughter didn't even do no reversals, none of that. You see? Yeah. That son now turned against him. He's going to have to go through that dark night of the soul to recognize what he did. And goosey with rice is good. Cece, I'm happy you're here. Juice World. He did a ritual. He did a ritual, and they put the ritual on social media. There was a bunch of white men setting up a bunch of candles and shit like that in the form of a pentagram. Sorry, a hexagram on the beach, and they all recorded that shit. That's why he died like that. Yeah, Black Emerald. Exactly. 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 It literally be just like that. Why do I feel like you're talking about my life? Because this shit is here. Silence, stillness, yes. Meditation in the morning, doing your chanting, getting grounded, just really getting yourself grounded. Sometimes you can feel like, oh my God, this is so out of control. That's okay, but just remember to get back grounded. When you start to feel like that, get back grounded. Some people do not make it out of the dark night of the soul alive. Exactly. That's why they try to put you there because they know what it can do to you, but they can't even traverse it when it's their turn. Come on now. And the TikTok craze where kids were playing out his death. Who? Oh, Juice World, man. They put a whole. I actually downloaded the video because I felt like I was gonna need it later. Yeah, they put it on Snapchat or Instagram Live or something like that. The whole ritual. Didn't even know what they were getting into. Young black kids though, because of the melanin. They use it to manifest hyperdimensional beings that came from Mars. Because they blew up their atmosphere over there playing with that damn cube. Then they brought it here, sunk Lemuria, sunk Atlantis, created the Bermuda Triangle, a vortex. Califos tissue salts. Thank you, Miss B. Screens controlling people. That manifestation of Juice World's death is also spell work too. So just remember that. Because remember, this black screen is a mirror. It's a black mirror. It's a scrying mirror. And in scrying, what do? You activate entities using a mirror and a candle. Okay. Bye, Soul Fam. He took it as a joke. Exactly. Playing with those rituals. Don't play with those Melchizedeks. Them hyperdimensional beings. Those Jews in the music industry. Those rich. Y'all ain't. Bye to Dreamland. So, um, this was good that we're talking about this. But yeah, Juice World, that's an example of gang stalking for sure. Spiritual warfare is real. Good night, Para. Whew. I hope this helps. Juice World took the music industry and them rituals. Um, there's another 70 wormhole in Antarctica at the top of the planet. That's why. Okay, so there's a Juice World. He got tied into the music industry and he recorded the rituals and he was like talking about the stuff that they do and stuff like that. He thought it was a game. Like, I will never sell my soul to the industry. Blah 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 blah. Once you sign that contract, it's over. Um, and he ended up dying because of it. Eye color does not. The look inside the eye, concave versus convex. If you feel like someone has like cat eyes, reptilian eyes, stay away. Kiki, yes, I'm gonna email you. Take 3 to 5 days, but don't worry, I'm gonna email you. Yeah, Anubis and Kali is coming, yo. I told you that Cancer full moon that we had a while ago. I think it was in December. When all that the eclipses and all those Capricorn transits happen, it's activating the energy again now. 6 7 months later, something's coming. Neanderthal foreheads too, inbreds, Nephilim, reptilian eyes, always yellow, yellow in the eyes all the time. Be careful. If you have hella yellow in your eyes and you're like, well, that's not me, cleanse your liver. There could be something going on. It's okay, Sherry. We all had to learn our lessons. People underestimate the energy coming from these phones and TVs. Exactly. That's why even certain pages, I just don't even follow them. I don't. I don't have a TV in my house. I just don't. It's because the internet is, if you look at Wi-Fi or the internet, the way that it's laid out, it looks exactly like a nervous system. And we all know too, the collective conscious is like a nervous system. Aquarius rules are what? The crown and the nervous system, right? So in many ways, it's like we're all connected through our phones, you know, and they're able to do collective manifestations and rituals through the things that we watch. Insidious tech, I'm telling you, people are not ready for the real war. All these karmics that they're playing now, wait, because when I told you, they're not even going to be able to run the gauntlet. They're not. We've done it a few times already. I can feel it in the air. I can feel it. As I just said, that I got goosebumps all on my thighs. Something's coming, y'all. I don't like to speculate. I haven't felt like this in a while, but I know something's coming. I'm a Cancer rising. You know, that's the body, psychosomatic. Organite grids. Yep. Good night, real life scenario. Yep. Protect yourself from 5G. Yeah. That moon was about love. I used it for self love. I used that moon for manifestation power. That moon was about boundaries, getting grounded, also activating warrior spirit. That was a beautiful moon. I did a powerful ritual on myself. I feel death coming. Yeah, and you know, like I'm a Libra moon, so I don't really like to even. It's just like I don't. I like to keep it happy go lucky, but I have to say too what I'm sensing. You know, like sometimes people get mad at prophets because we're saying shit that they don't want to hear, but I have to just keep it real too. You know, you could try to do a reading to find out the rising sign with the astrology deck. Um, yeah, that 440 hertz grid. Hi, wandering. That means the energy you need to embody in this lifetime is of Cancer, the public. 717. Ooh, and we have 170 people here. Um, Go on my website, Bella Luna, so you can see. But yeah, it's like, you know, sometimes I don't like to put these messages out, but I do honestly. My great aunt died 88. Oh no, was she one of the karmics that stole your inheritance? Oh, I'm putting a class out about that, Sherry. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Good. My web address is daisyozum.co. So, um, basically, what is going on now is I told you that even the ancestors, they don't want to bother with even putting people in with the Akashic records and things like that. Like some bloodlines are so low vibrational and they've caused so much havoc and chaos on the planet Earth that they're just going to be eliminated completely. Their whole, like, the offspring cannot reproduce, like, for infertility, all of that, like, period. So, yeah, and for some of them, like it says in the Bible, the wages of sin is death, you know? And our ancestors also knew this. That's why they had gods of the underworld. That's why they have Lord of Death. Like, come on. It's not just happiness and rainbows. We forget that. That's why we have a Grim Reaper. That's why we have Kronos, the god of time and death. That's why we have Saturn, the taskmaster. Lead absorbs light, the light body. So, you know, when that Saturn comes around and you've not been in a high vibration, it's taking you. Yes, Dr. Delbert Blair has electronic protection tools on his website that you can use for your bed, phone, TV. Empress Divinity, thank you. Yeah, exactly. Those reality TV shows be exploiting people. That's why I don't watch that shit. And I don't put it on in my house because I don't want to pick up that energy. They're messy. Bye, Honeybee Kush. Come back and listen tomorrow. Empress Divinity, thank you for sharing that. Dr. Delbert Blair was a real one. They gang stalked him too, and they almost killed him. But they did end up getting his wife. They poisoned them because of his work. Aw. That's why we got to step up, and fill in the shoes of giants. We lost Francis Gross Welsing. We lost Delbert Blair. We lost Dick Gregory. We lost Yusef Ben Yokinen. Whew. We lost Wayne Dwyer. We lost Ram Dass. Guys, come on now. Should I delete my videos from Facebook? No, you're fine. Thank you so much, Wandering Wanderer. I love your comments, and then you go into the karmic leaving and be like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, this shit is crazy. Like, when you're a loving person, high vibrational, this shit doesn't, it's mind fuck because it's like, damn, I didn't know people can go that far. Because we don't like our consciousness absorbed with fuckery and darkness. But some people can't help it because they can't help themselves, or they didn't get help that they needed, or they're just lacking in awareness of something. Crystal phone protectors, yeah, EMF blockers. Turn off the Bluetooth. Don't sleep with the phone under your pillow. Even putting on airplane mode helps. Yes, all the greats are leaving, man. Carmi should be on BS though. I use filters on my pictures you post on social media. Yep. Yep. Those filters do work. Trust me. It blocks out the magic. I put seals on my pictures. If you go on my Facebook page, those of you who follow me, you see it there. How can you identify if someone's being controlled by an evil entity? Their behavior. But entity is a curse too, so it's like something could be in their blood, in their DNA. Man, people be opening themselves up to all kinds of shit. I'm like, you know what? That's okay. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. Thank you, Bella Luna, for being here. So, yes, a peaceful dream. I had one too, and I kept on seeing the Nine of Cups. Dr. Lila, oh, Africa, yes, I knew his nephew. And you didn't even hear about it like that. I'm like, what the heck, Dr. Lila, oh, Africa, that's, come on now. Oh, yeah, positive affirmations while you sleep block energy for real. Sound meditations, candle work, baths, Reiki can banish entity. Keep on Reikiing yourself. I've been doing attunements, master attunements every day. And it's so crazy. Like, I used to go to do like a lot of Buddhist retreats because I survived 8 suicidal attempts. They, I'm telling you, that was either spell work or you were around some really dark people and you picked up something off them. And you got Scorpio in your chart, you got to look at it and what it's aspecting so you can be consciously aware of it. Once you do that, you flip the whole game on its head. That's why people need to know their astrology. You feel burning in your upper mid back, something's trying to leave or enter. Or it's something's activating. That can be Kundalini too. You were using your mind to scroll through YouTube. Literally. Literally though. Look at Astronaut said, we were using our minds to scroll through YouTube. Think about that. You were using your mind to have discernment about what to go on and what not to. Can you have illnesses where you struggle to eat? Yes. Yes, I had that. I lost like 30 pounds in less than like 2 weeks. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Sherry D said for sexual trauma, yep. Sacral chakra healing, womb healing, doing the egg cleansing. Thank you, T Will. Gang stalking, community mobbing, organized entity harassment. Where's the Galactic Federation, man? We need to have like shit. You said I sleep with a protection stone in my panty. You're so cute, Kiki. Because they take shit that far. Tropic and Vedic. Yeah, you do. Supposedly, I'm a Gemini sun in Vedic astrology. I don't know how. I don't know how, but I'm a Virgo moon. That makes sense. Yoni eggs. Get a black obsidian yoni egg or even a dildo that's made out of crystals. I found this really dope site. It was like only $88 for an obsidian wand. Yeah, planet sounds. Yep. Ooh, those go hard. I'm in tears now. Happy I'm able to better shield myself. You're gonna be okay, Bella. They got you fucked up. Is the egg a gem protection? You put it in your yoni. You put it in your coochie, and it helps to cleanse from the inside out. Do I banish entities? I can show you how to do that. But I'm gonna stop. Like I said, not so much deeper information on YouTube because there's too many karmics getting a hold of shit. They hear Daisy. Trust me. Who's here? Yaya. Oh, yep. We deep in here. Yep. It's crazy that you know exactly what's happening, right? Because how dare you know exactly what's happening? You're crazy. Even when they get red-handed. But remember, I told you that's psychosis. Remember, eventually that seven of cups goes reverse. That seven of swords goes reversed. Then they're in the nine of swords, in the eight of swords. Spiritual jail. Imagine lying to yourself about your behavior and the shit that you do and finding ways to justify it, and then having to go through the tower moment in the hanged man. Yes, them planet signs will change your life. I have a whole playlist. Um, Hi Orly. Hi Naomi. Thank you. Daisy, we have to talk. Email me. I need a black obsidian yoni egg, right? I really appreciate you all, but I know I needed to do this. The planet frequencies had me like, right, in a whole other dimension. Like, what? Saturn's like, listen to me. Exactly. It's spoken from priestess to priestess. Exactly. An oral tradition. That's why sometimes people ask me where I get my information. That's the point of being a high priestess. You know without knowing. It's called mystic rites of passage. And it's not like I'm not trying to say it in an arrogant way, but it's like I literally get downloads, like because I'm a Sybil, I'm a real twin, I'm a real high priestess, I'm a real divine feminine. I get downloads and insights and things like that. You can use a yoni if you're celibate. Come on now. The Galactic Federation, yep, we're here. We all are part of it. I can't wait to. Oh, you guys are such a blessing. You guys are gonna be so blessed. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be so blessed. And because the wheat is being separated from the chaff, you're gonna see. You're gonna be so blessed. That's gonna be your confirmation. Cheryl, you got an entity in your yoni? I'm sorry. Or how do you control an entity in my ex? Girl, you ready to go to war? You ready to go to war? You got your sword? Yeah, the karmic's learning where our strength coming from because the DM running his mouth. I told you, if your masculine is out pillow talking with that damn karmic, banish him because he's an enemy to the empire. A lot of the times in the olden days, that's another past life that I had with that masculine. He the karmic was a concubine. They came from elsewhere to come and visit and see the palace. But I was a strong witch and I knew something was wrong with that karmic. She had tattoos all over her body and was doing sex magic on that masculine. And they were able to infiltrate the kingdom. And you know what? I was like, okay, you and this bitch got to get the fuck up out of here. And that was that. And they went to the we bounded up the karmic and then he came and was like, we can't kill her because this will happen. I'm like, okay, well then guess what, you and her will go. So since it's you that they want and you cause this, you go over there, go be in that kingdom, go be in jail over there. And I ran that kingdom by myself. Trauma, honeybee. Thank you. I love all of you. Thank you, Michelle. We are all anointed. We are so loved. I'm telling you. I am a real one. Like I'm not afraid to say like I feel like I'm solid. Like I feel like maybe my actions have kind of like proved that. Like I'm not perfect. I have my flaws and shit like that. Like we all have healing to do. No one's perfect, but I try. That makes all the difference. And I take accountability for my actions. Like and I'm not on here claiming that I'm divine and trying to mislead y'all and doing fuckery in the background. Kept them guessing. I'm gonna watch that. Gotta keep them guessing. Like that emoji with the finger on his chin. Thank you, Anastasia. Hi, Amount of Thoughty. I'm like, here you come with your eye said. He's the Judah and Peter. No. Judas. Some of these masculines be pure fucking Judas. What the hell? Because the jealousy be infiltrating their minds because they don't do their healing work. That's why you do your healing so that you don't become susceptible to the vibration of low vibrational thought patterns and emotions. I know, Sherry. I'm sending you love. It was not your fault at all. And your family just, they didn't have the capacity to deal with it. They didn't have the ability to respond. They didn't have responsibility. They didn't have accountability, the ability to take account because they do not understand themselves. I hope it fits. That thing has been locked down. No, Charlotte, I can't. Whoa. I know the masculine that I end up with, he's going to be, I'm about to be like, wait, we have to have a schedule because this, leave to our own vices, I'm not going outside. Thank you, Virginia. Yeah, for sure. Come get one. Oh, I'm not even going to say something because she might. I know. Sometimes sexual abuse has to be reported outside the family. Yeah, there's a lot of people who went through that and they have not got their justice from that. And I'm here to tell you that I see you. You know, I see you, and just know that your perpetrators can never be happy with what they did to you. They're not happy, and you deserve justice for what happened. And if you don't get justice for seeing your perpetrator, go down or get acknowledgement, I acknowledge it. And that shit was not fucking okay. It's never okay. And for you still being here on this live tonight, listening, learning, ascending, come on now. Surely you've ascended. Surely you're an empress. Yep, Judas, I said it to him. Yep, a whole fucking Judas, messy. Or Naomi, I can hella feel your energy just staring at him. Like, I feel like you get this look in your eye sometimes. You be reading people. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. These old divine feminines come back, or masculines, right? Be with us. Ashe. I love it. These old DF come back with one eye, broken spirit, STDs, stray karmic children. Do you think they're still sexy? You said stray. Oh my God. You guys are hilarious. She says stray karmic children. The Galactic Federation just be looking and laughing. I feel like they're like laughing at planet Earth. Like this, y'all just got hella shit going on. Yeah, get shifty with them. Yep. Skulls. I'm done. Osiris would never betray Isis. Osiris would never betray Isis. Osiris would never betray Isis. Say that again. Come on now. Surely she went through all those trials and tribulations to remember him. Remember him. And surely he, come on now. That's what I'm saying. These masculines that be betraying their feminines, be careful. Be really fucking careful. And I got another channeling the other day that really completed the other channeling that we got from Benjamin Banneker, the warning for masculines. He was really that was a very powerful channeling. Okay, Audrey, I'm gonna email you. Thank you. Sending you love, share. Your mom's a sick woman and she's jealous of you. Hella tragic. New one. That's why these masculines have to betray their feminines to go run with karmics and shit like that, because they did not remember who she was, even though she remembered him. You see that? They are gonna be having certain experiences. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because they, at the end of the day, it's not over until they realize that you're the head, not the tail. It's not over till you hit the Six of Wands. Feminines. Remember, it's not over until you hit the Six of Wands. Nikola Tesla. Oh, that poor guy. Send me my own Osiris, pretty please. Yes. Shit. But I want him to have his phallus. Because that's the one thing that ISIS is like, ugh, everything but the. Okay, we still gonna make it happen. That's why ISIS was a bad bitch. Excuse my language. Six of Wands is all about victory. It's not over till you hit the victory. Because that's the whole point. That's the a lot of the journey too. When because some of us have different type of journeys with the masculines, right? Like it's like our masculines really have a dark and demonic, and they try to defeat us and stuff like that. And through that, we realize that we don't really need the masculine. We are the masculine and feminine within, and that we are the head, not the tail, and that it's us. It's through passing through us, and it's how they deal with us that they get their right to passage. Until you realize that Six of Wands, that you're the victor, right? That's the story's not over. You see, it always has to end in that understanding and that recognition that the feminine is the head, not the fucking tail. Can you please tell me if my mom is jealous of me? You'll know by her behavior. But if you want to email me if you need some of that. Victory is 10 of Cups, though. Yeah. But 6 of Wands, too. 10 of Cups, emotional completion. 10 of Pentacles, too. But 6 of Wands, yes, that too. Suppress sensuality, yeah. Or leak it. Rick and Morty. I haven't watched that yet. Hey, happy early birthday, Cancer. Female lions are teeth of the tribe. And I was watching a video the other day about a masculine I was watching a video about a masculine and feminine lion, and it was talking about the lion got into a fight with the tiger, but then the female had to step in and save her man. Like I was like, okay, that was kind of funny to me, but it just Pinky and the brain, right? What are they gonna do today? Oh, Nikolai Tesla birthday is on 7/10. Oh shit. He was gangstalked too. Oh, Nikolai. You'll be victorious in your endeavors. Those of us who were there before you, we suffered the way that we did so that you may be able to carry the birthright. And by you gaining your victory, that helps us in the spiritual world. Okay. That was the message that he had. Yeah, yeah. Susie. Thank you, Audrey. I'm gonna email you. Um, that's embarrassing, right? It says karmics haven't learned lesson after burn 70% of the body. Still pulling up to the witch doctor office in a wheelchair, wrap up like a blunt. Still trying to do more spells. Oh my God. Fucking ridiculous. Thank you, Sherry. I'm happy you're here. Right. Tesla cars, yeah. But Elon Musk is on some other stuff. I don't know if he did spell work on himself. You know, they be doing rituals for their careers. Wrapped up like a blunt. Susie, you have me crying. 70% body burns. The karmic in my situation, she missing a whole eye, hella clumps of hair, a whole leg gone, half the torso bitten out. Still at it. Still at it. Oh God. This shit never ends. Hi, Crystal. We all had to deal with black magic. Oop. After Elon Musk um said what he said on that Joe Rogan show, he went through hella shit. Lost hella money. They did hella stuff on him, but that's what happens when you go against the establishment. They hella stocks dropped. They put he had to pay a fine to the SEC. Then they put this thing on his head talking about on his company saying that they have to monitor his social media. So Hogwarts real? Shit, Hogwarts right here. What's your downloads, Crystal? Share with us. Pathetic. Yeah, yeah, that Winia Montri Bible Tarot did a recent reading on how to clear black screens. So if you guys want to clear your phone, your TVs, laptops, Winia Montri Bible Tarot. Atlantis, what happened? I feel like something's gonna happen with Atlantis in the Lionsgate portal. The energy too high right now. Haven't done my taxes. I'm too turned up. Really? I'm like shit. I'm high off the 5D. Taxes where? Anyhow, yeah. Some of you are guys are stellar cosmic star seeds. I don't know. See, that's so crazy. Um, Hella insanity. They won't stop until they kill themselves. That's how you know they're crazy. Some people will kill themselves just to get you wrapped up in something. I'm telling you. They will, I'm telling you, these karmics, they will put themselves into exhaustion that will cause their demise just to go hard, just to try to pull you down and still fail. Hella crazy. Thank you, Michelle, for being here. Numo Sirius B, aquatic being. Yep. I think I'm from Sirius B. That's my constellation. That's my star. Cannabis is from Sirius. That's why you say I only want bright and well-loving ancestors. And keep your energy vibration high so that low vibrational ancestors can't reincarnate into your field because they have no door to enter, you see? Bye, Dominique. Have a good night. Cosmic star seeds. Yes. Cutting off fakes left and right. Yes. It's hard sometimes because especially when you've been through so much, just try not to focus too much on them. Just like not focus on them, but try to like bring more joy into your heart, and just look at them as jokes, because that's what they are. 2020 version of the movie Psycho, right? What the hell? All of a sudden, exactly. I had a crazy dream where Atlantis fell because the Draconians putting spells on the Anunnaki and controlling their thoughts. Exactly. They gained knowledge and information and wisdom that they should not have, and it blew shit up. Yes. We were just talking about that, Crystal, before you hopped on. Right. I don't need a title or a name. That's another thing too. Like, because sometimes it can be confusing because then you do one thing and like, am I still a starseed? I just try to stay like connected I try to stay in alignment with the universal laws, the 105 or 108 universal laws. I just try to stay in alignment with those as much as possible. Thank you, Yaya, for being here. I appreciate you. The homage that they have to pay is with their souls. Yes. I'm always taking notes on these lives. This class. Hang man, you got to see it from a different perspective. Yeah, sometimes they annoy me because they take shit too far. It's like the Sour Patch Kid, like sweet and salty, but it's like you can just stop, like why do you anyhow. But sometimes I look at them as jokes really, and I just laugh sometimes. I laugh at them like that's why I just make jokes because they're clowns. Like, yeah, the shit that they're doing is serious, but it's like you want to court my energy by getting me mad, and I'm not even gonna do that. Thank you, Lady Rain. That's why I'm here, so we don't go crazy. Yeah. Bye, bye, yeah. Good night. All right, y'all. Wow, we did another 2 hours. We're on a roll. Gangstalking support group. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Maybe something that we can do too is like I put like a Google form and people can submit their stories and I'll share their stories on the live and then they can get comments and support from other people too. Yes, the draconian reptiles. I'm telling you, they're out here. They're out here, man. Reptilian snakes, snakes that have legs. I'm telling you, Black Emerald Group, Karmics collecting divine masculines. I had a dream about it. Pray for DMs. A lot not gonna make it. Yes, exactly. Because they refuse to raise their vibration and they have a certain time limits. That's why some people talking about oh, you're masculine, this and that, and he's hella low vibrational and part of fuckery. That contract been annulled. Like it's just like you haven't seen it materialize yet. They been wrote their grave. Sorry, signed their death certificate with the stuff that they do. I had a dream I was put in a golden cage in a dark room. They were trying to weaken the feminine. Yes, everything being brain, no heart. Yep. And a huge dove unleashed on me and brought me high into the heavens where I was speaking dead language in a different portal. And I was warning them about what was happening at Atlantis. Wow, you see? Yep, I told you they're trying to get the divine feminines too, but it's not working. They're trying to use the masculines to get the divine feminines too. It's not gonna happen. They want to turn you into a sex addict, a food addict, doing drugs, being a part of fucked up crown chakra reversed theories. It's not gonna happen. A whole story to tell, right? Use energy batons or guns on reptilians or the violet flame. They can't stand that. Violet flame, the karmics. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They can't use it though. It doesn't work for them the way that it works for us. Good night, Bella Luna. All right, y'all. Use my divine masculine against me. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And the whole time they know what they're doing too, but at the same time be in love with you as well. Crazy as fuck. Because their spirit is split from their material body, but their spirit is so connected to you and knows who you are that it be killing them inside at the same time too. Don't even know it though. Yes, a lot of Egyptian gods and goddesses, they survived and they're here. They even dragged us through the slave trade and we're here. Insectoids, nanobots. You can go on what do you call it? Dr. Virtual Heat 7, he has a nanobot removal. The movie Peppermint. Oh, that sounds like a sweet movie. Should I watch that tonight? And I got my little hummus and my carrots and my kombucha. Mm. Bye, C Sing. Have a good night. Yeah, they know exactly what it is. That's why, like, when the darker side of the twin flame journey, people don't really like to talk about that. They really think it's a love and light and rainbows. Come on. Not only are you fighting a galactic war, then you got to fight a war against your masculine. Then you got to deal with the karmic. It's like, okay, damn, I can handle it though. Jump all the way in. Jump in with the sword and just start swinging. Real recognize real. Darkness. Sometimes that's the journey though. Sometimes that's the journey. Sometimes it ends up in union. That's good, but sometimes it doesn't. And it's like, but through that you get, it's the same path, different means. Sorry, same outcome, different paths. I literally have a sword. I used a sword for here from hell yeah. I gave my the masculine that used to deal with. I even gave him a golden chalice, yo, and he did me the way he did me. Surely there's karma. That's why I stopped. I'm like, oh no 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 no, you're not about to be getting all this. No 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 hell nah. I drink the golden chalice. It was good. It tasted kind of like grape mixed with like Sprite. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna do the Gangstalking support group again. Maybe I'll do this on I fuck. I'm a dilemma with Patreon because certain info I know that people need it, but I know people also are struggling right now with everything going on. Yes, Virginia, that's a powerful. Yep, that's the mirror meditation that we be doing. Yep, exactly. But wow, he saw demons coming in and out of her. Dead man walking. Some of y'all don't understand. Those of you who are in union and still working on your union and your contract has not been annulled, I wish you the best. Good night forever yours. I wish you guys the best. I hope that you come into union, you know. I hope that you're able to work it out because I do want to see twins together. Come on now. People think just because like I'm not in that I decided to go with the different soulmate that I don't want to see people come together with their masculine and feminine. Hell no. No. People who've gotten readings for me, they know that I don't be promoting that stuff. I come from an unbiased perspective. Something crawled out of your solar plexus chakra. I'm telling you, do a full body chakra cleanse, okay? He saw demons coming in and out of her. Yeah, just like all the motherfuckers that she be sleeping with. But this, the DM that I dealt with, I had a vision that he saw the karmic. He saw her shapeshift. This was like 2 days ago, and I was like, why am I seeing this now? Like, it's too late. Why now? It's like, oh, now you see it after all the death rituals. Right. Lose the entities and we can talk. I'm telling you, because I'm the Empress now. Exactly. Because I'm the Empress, and I know that I'm the Empress. They know that I'm the Empress too. Even the Karmic knows I'm the Empress. They know that. My mind is over the matter. My mind been over the matter. I'm like, okay, I see what this is. Exactly. That's why I try to tell people raise your vibration and don't be believing just because someone's your twin that you need to accept fuckery like that. Yes, off with their head and their wand. And some people are like, wait, but you must not be a twin. Da, 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 da. I'm like, you guys do not understand this journey sometimes. Sometimes the Most High drags you through hell just to get you through heaven. It's crazy because it's a refinement process. Your twin is protected by God. If they've been, yeah, if they've been not acting out of a low vibrational energy and doing demonic crazy stuff. But if they have not, then they're of course not protected by the Most High. Why would the Most High protect and can encourage fuckery? You lose your protection when you do demonic shit. Yep. Raise when as I continue to raise my vibration. The funny thing is they continue descending, but they're with the karmic. It's strange. The more I ascend, the more I get detached, and the more they get attached. It's so awkward. Right. He offered you a job after destroying your business. That's some fuckery. Yes, I'm glad that you were able to get some help from it. Um, yeah. When you focus on yourself, divine feminine, raise your vibration, focus. That's why I'm like, people, that's how you know who's a karmic. Because people who just focus on like um DM. No, there's so much more. That's why I be doing like how to develop your gifts, how to change your energy, talking about different topics. Like there's so much more to being a twin than just your masculine or your feminine. Exactly. Turning lead into gold, but on a spiritual level. Exactly. It's a process. There's some refinement that has to happen. I was totally refined going through this process. I was turned into gold. Thank you, Nunu, for even saying that because real talk, like there was even one time when all the spells or whatnot was going on, and I just envisioned myself as like a statue made out of like cement or whatnot. And I activated a purple flame around me and these purple lightning bolts all around me, like ropes all around me. And the more that they try to do magic, I just pulled them all into my energy field and destroyed them all at once. And I transformed into gold. And all the metal, sorry, the cement cracked open, and then I was a gold statue then. And nothing could touch me. It happened in the spiritual world. It's coming into the physical. I'm telling you, after the masculine knows what type of intimacy they have with you, they still go with the karmic child. I couldn't either, even man. But that was the core of attachment. I had to let that shit go too. Some people say like, oh, because it was so strong. I was like, what the? It was supernatural. I was like, this is too much. And then when it finally broke, I was like, whoa, whoa, God is in control of this connection here. That's good. Washing your body with lemons. Cut a lemon in half, rub it all up and down your body. Yes. Thank you, Winia. Let them learn. Yeah, they got to learn.